wasn't just a human. I was basically a slave to a bully. But then, one day, something crazy happened.
School Violence RPG. Full download.
A miracle dropped right into my lap.
Now you can capture bullies and turn them into your slaves.
What the heck is this? Is this for real? Can I actually make the bullies do whatever I want? You guys are so screwed, you bully jerks. Just wait for me. But using the bullies alone isn't enough. I need something more.
Now, you can train the losers.
So not only can I capture the losers, but I can train them too. So let's educate the bullies. A bloody revenge for the losers. Rehabilitating the bullies and training the losers to solve the school violence problem, leveling up, boosting my strength. This way, I'm gonna make school violence disappear completely from this world. Wait, you're on that RPG slave hunt vibe too? Everyone's low-key obsessed right now. So some homies are just vibing, playing this RPG banger slave hunt. It's the GOAT of games right now. One dude's like, yo, how'd you snag Zeos? The other dude goes, no cap, it was tricky as heck. This game's wild, you catch and flex various heroes. Then one kid's like, I dropped 20 high-rank collars on him. It's a whack game, getting heroes to serve you. And the main dude is straight up hating on it. No way. Are they really throwing hands? Is that Jim and Dong? Wild. Hit me with your moves! My slave, I pick you! For real, Master Kangwoo! The main dude rushes at the chubby kid, but the chub just decks him and sends him flying. These kids are into this game of enslaving each other, and it's a total power trip. Bullies making nerds duke it out, and poor Mac is getting wrecked. They're playing RPG slave hunt, but like in real life. One guy's eyeing the protagonist like, why's this loser so weak? And a blonde dude's like, looks like you picked a trash slave. Prota's there, wondering if these clowns are too old for this nonsense. And he's feeling hella embarrassed because the girl he's crushing on, Suji, is witnessing the whole epic fail. But he's like, embarrassment is the least of my issues right now. Then Guy rolls up, calling him a loser. And our dude thinks he's so done for. Then the guy's like, how dare you lose to Dongu in front of me? And the protagonist stammering, lost for words. Dude's saying the consequences depend on how he answers. Then this chubby dude pipes up, saying our main character must have flopped because he got tortured hard before the fight. The blonde dude's like, bet. But the alpha's like, nah, he wasn't hurt enough, bro's just too soft. Our guy, low-key terrified of more torture, starts panicking like, I'm so sorry, I swear I'll clutch next time. But then the dude whips out a taser going, knew this would go sideways, so I always keep my taser on deck. Dude's losing it, and the guy rolls out, yo, loser Jim, let's get you swole. He gets zapped so hard he doesn't feel human anymore. Dude shocks his stomach, and he's screaming, legit feeling like a total slave to the bully. After school, dude rolls up home all messed up, and his mom's all, you back? I snoozed. He strolls in, and she's like, I got you for dinner. But he's like, nah, I'm good, I'll munch later. Then he flops on his bed, totally drained, thinking he can't let his mom peep the bruises. The pain's hitting, and he's fuming at the dude who tortured him, like, who even gets swole from getting zapped. He's dissing the dude and even his mom low-key. And the dude still wants him to grind that slave hunt game, which he's totally not vibing with. The guy's all, you good at games? Play on my account. But when he's not down, the guy whips out the taser again, forcing him to comply. Back to now, he's got a game or else he'll catch more pain. He's wondering if he can even download this game. So our dude checks the app store on his dusty old J7, only to find out it can't handle slave hunt. No shocker there, yeah, that phone's a fossil. But then he peeps another game that's kind of the same. Some RPG about school violence. He's like, is this a bootleg version of Slave Hunt? Reads the deets, and it's like, struggling with school violence? Play School Violence RPG now. Collect bullies, level them up, recruit homies to wipe out school violence. You're gonna be the bully boss. So the main character's like, maybe the game dev got bullied just like me. Then he gets a DM from that weirdo Kang Woo who like totally tormented him, threatening him to pull up to the park as soon as possible, or the main character's reading this and thinks, for real? This dude wants me to bail to the park right now? So he stumbles out, baffled as to why this psycho wants a meetup after school. At the park, Kang-woo kicks him, angry because the protag didn't bring any bread, asking if he's trolling. The main character's like, my bad dude, you didn't even say anything about cash. The dude's like, bruh, you think we're vibing because I think you're cute? Go home and bring some cash. The main character's stuttering, saying he's dead broke, no cash at all. Kang-woo gets heated, asking if he's kidding, telling him to just, rob his mom for it. Then, another dude rolls up and is like, Nah, fam, don't even trip. This kid's probably got zero funds. His fam's hella poor. The weirdo asks if he knows the protag, and the other guy spills that in middle school he was notorious for being broke and his mom's sick or whatever. Kangwoo's like, for real? Didn't even know that. Then calling the protag a loser, he's like, does your mom have a serious illness or what? The protag's like, yup, she ain't doing good, and thinks, why they gotta drag my mom into this? Then Kangwoo's all, must be dope, you're gonna cop mad cash from insurance when she kicks the bucket, huh? The protag's about to pop off with rage while the others are tossing jokes. One in green's like, you think his mom's some game mob that drops loot when she dies? Another laughs, finding it hilarious how Kangwoo's roasting the protag's mom. Kangwoo's just saying kids like him always racking the insurance dough when their folks pass away. Bro, the protag is low-key fuming over all this chit-chat, thinking about offing dude. Dude sees him mad and asks what's up with that face. Protag tries to brush it off, says he's sorry, just something got in his eye or whatever. Dude ain't buying it and warns if he makes that face again, he's toast. Protag's shaking, keeps saying sorry. Then dude backslaps him, says he's wasting his time and calls him a bum, telling him to ghost if he ain't got no bread. Protag be reflecting, thinking he's a total wuss. A walking L, a miserable slave, and how he can't even stand up while these chads roast his mom. Like, he chuckled out of fear of catching hands, and knows that's why he's branded a loser. Now he's got this L nickname, Loser Jin, and it vibes too well. So, homie hears a ping. It's his phone blowing up with a no-tef from this wild game, school violence RPG, and he's like, wait, I didn't even download this. Low-key confused why it just booted up. A tutorial pops up saying that bullies are the main vibe of school chaos. The mission? Catch and train your first bully as a slave. Then it drops, he's got a bully 50 meters away, and he's told to go scoop him up. The protag's like, what? Snag a bully and turn him into my pet? This game is sus, but he rolls with it, walks 50 meters to the scene, peeks into a sketchy alley, wondering what's popping. When he squints, he sees the same clowns from earlier and starts sweating bullets. The game shows a pic of the dude, and the protag's tripping. The game's like, drag the collar and hit Kangwoo with it. He thinks, what's gonna happen if I send it? So he sends it like a Pokemon Go throw. The dude feels something smack him and flops back. The other guys are hella confused and spot the protag lurking, aka Loser Jin. The protag's just shocked, like, did I just hit him? A notif hits saying he flopped the catch. It's not that easy. You gotta knock the dude out first, not just throw a collar. The protag's like, what? I failed? What kind of BS is this? The dude's furious, shouting, Loser Jin, you're toast! The protag vibes are sinking fast, thinking, what F is happening? The crazy dude claims he begged the protag to play Slave Hunt on his account, but the protag straight up tried to turn him into a slave? The protag loses it, saying, nah fam, you totally got it twisted. So this dude straight up snatches the collar and is like, bro, why even cap? You got a whole collar ready to snatch me up. Throws it at the protag, going off on him. He's all, you out of your mind thinking this dusty collar's gonna catch me? Protag tries to backtrack like, nah fam, that ain't even the vibe. He's like, this collar just slid out of my phone. And the crew's like, wait, you clowning right now? You trying to catch these hands or what? Then dude's like, yo gang, strip him. Two homies grab the protag and he's begging them like, come on, chill, I'm not capping. But dude's like, hold him down tight. They yank his pants down and his phone drops. Dude sees it and is like, what's this? A brick Nokia? Protag's heart drops, thinking his phone's wrecked. Dude's cackling, saying, you flexing with this ancient tech? You a whole bum. Protag's pleading not to take the phone, cause it's cue flashback. Back in 5th grade, all the kids had phones for games, but Protag was the only one without. He'd whine to his mom like, I'm the last one standing without a phone. She was like, stop whining! But he's all, everyone's gaming. If I'm the odd one out, that's on you. She finally relented and copped him one. Protag was low-key cracked at games since way back, flexing on the kids. He was amped to show off, but when he rolled up to school, all vibed out, saying he copped a phone to game with them, the squad just stared. One asked if he got a new phone because the game needed a high-key performance upgrade. Another peeped his phone and asked what it even was, saying it looked ancient and was gonna lag like crazy. He asked why he was rocking such a bootleg phone. So our main guy storms home, almost yeeting the door down, yelling at his mom that everyone said the phone was trash. He was like, why'd you cop me this whack phone? If I become an outcast, it's on you. Then he peeped his mom chatting with some Karen, who was mad saying being 3 months late on rent was beyond Ohio tier. His mom was all apologies, promising to pay next month, no cap. He watched, utterly confused. The Karen told his mom to bounce and leave the crib now. His mom kept begging, saying she had no backup plan. The Karen said she knew his mom was single parenting, but she needed to keep it respectful. His mom kept saying sorry. That's when he clocked that the phone was the best his mom could swing for him. From then on, he never asked her for anything again. Fast forward, he tells the dude the phone's a total joke and not even worth selling. He hopes dude won't break it. Dude peeps the protag's scared vibe, asks if the phone means that much, and throws out a wild offer to give it back if protag crawls through his legs. With no other plays, he checks his pride and says bet. Dude cracks up, asking if he's really about to do it, telling the homies to whip out their phones and record this cringe fest quick. But while the protag was low-key embarrassing himself, the dude hits him with, "Since you're doing it anyway, no phone for you, fam." He chucks the phone, saying he'll just wreck it instead. Dude smashes the phone, leaving the protag in shock like, wait, my phone is really gone. So the homies are cackling at his reaction, and the top guy's like, yo, low-key be grateful, cause now you can cop a fresh phone, all thanks to me. The protag's teeth are grinding like mad, cause once again, he couldn't protect his stuff. Bro's feeling weak AF. If only he was a bit more swole. Just a tad stronger. Then something smack him in the eyes. A notification popping up saying that since the phone got wrecked, the game's transferring to his brain. He's like, what is this nonsense? A system window just vibing in front of him. He's clueless, like, how's the game gonna be in his head? What kind of wild ride is this? But then it clicks. All that sus stuff that went down, the collar flying out of the phone, and he starts thinking this might hit different. Another window drops a mission telling him to catch the bully and turn him into a whole slave, but first dude's gotta catch that W. So the protag's like, wait, I gotta throw hands first? This thing wants me to low-key beat Kang-woo? He tries to hype himself up, coming from nowhere, saying he's got no choice, so he's got to do it. He runs at the dude, yelling that messing with his phone is a big no-no. The bully's like, you legit think you can win just 'cause a loser mad and coming at me? Then the bully swings, and the protag knows there's no chance he can take him head on. So he ducks, dodges, picks up the collar, and decides to take a swing. He clocks the bully, who's stunned with his mouth gaping, and the other dudes are shook, asking if their guys chill. The protag's standing there all wide-eyed like he's finally catching a vibe, and a notification pops up saying mission complete. He low-key captured Kang-woo with the collar after smacking him up. Ayo, he's vibing, but nah, time to grind. The homies are rolling up on him. He's low-key confused about what's next, and then boom notification. The bully's in that absolute submission mode, and our main guy's gotta give a command. He peeps the message and just goes with it, yelling at the bully to get up and guard him. The bully's getting straight up controlled by the system, and the squad rolling up on the protag, throwing shade like, why would Kang-woo protect you? Get lost, bruh. Out of nowhere, Kang-woo snaps awake, all hypnotized and ready to throw hands, starts wrecking his own crew. The protag just sits back, shook. Kang-woo turns and drops, I followed your orders, fam. Protag's like, no way. Kang-woo actually listened? The dude in green's clueless too, asking what's good with Kang-woo. Kang-woo looks back at the protag, asking for what to do next. Cue another notification saying the captured bully's waiting on the next order. Protag's still doubting if Kang-woo's really in his corner, so he's like, let's test it. Remembering the times he got dusted, he tells Kang-woo to go in on the other guys. Kang-woo's like, bet, and charges at the others, leaving them shook. After schooling the other dudes, another notification hits the protag. The captured bully has done what you said. Now he's convinced Kang-woo is legit. Kang-woo calls out to the protag, who's just stunned. Then Kang-woo kneels down, apologizing for all the drama and for breaking his phone, swearing to be loyal for real from now on. Another notification flashes. The bully has sworn loyalty. Protag's mind is blown watching Kang-woo kneel and pledge loyalty. Then another system alert comes up, spilling that now the real game, School Violence RPG, is kicking off. That's a wrap, folks. Hit subscribe and smash that like button if you're down for more. I'll keep bringing you the detailed vids, no skips, no cuts. Catch you later.